Since that day you saved my life, I have presumed I knew you. But now, 1,000 letters from your father go unopened, yet one scribbled from your sister changes everything? I didn't even know you had a sister. We are broke, old pal. We can't afford a passage back to your old world, back to your family. Not unless you suddenly remembered what work is. Dynamite fishing? You're serious? Well, the village north is always short on food. Remember when we escaped the pits back home? A long sea journey won't make me give up my vow to stick by you. In the old days, we'd have done this in our sleep. Conquer your mind, conquer the world. Here it is. Just get plenty of distance on the throw. Blistered fish they could ever want. Even more roasted fish. You couldn't hit a cow's ass with a sitar. All the blistered fish they could ever want. roasted fish they could ever want.
That burnt reek! Ugh. Hand over whatever it is and I'll help you get rid of it. Here are your tickets. Hurry, drifters. The boat is leaving soon, and nobody wants you to miss it.
So, this is it. We're leaving paradise behind. You never talked much about family and the like. But you're dead serious about this, aren't you? No matter. I made a vow to defend you. And I don't break an oath. Even if a blind man could see you leap into the deepest pit of dung.
I have never asked anything of you, firstborn. Not when you stole away a tiptoe, leaving the family burden at your little sister's door. Our father is accused of high treason. Dare you to believe it? Will you now stand by, knowing gentle father is indungeoned? It must kill him. Please come home. We need you. Is it really you, dearest sibling? I never dared hope you'd return. Do you remember Bright Sands? Of course you do. We loved it here. It's changed now. The Royal Council support Uncle Edvard. Father barely cold, and he's pulling everything down.
All those houses. You never said how wealthy you were. Why were we selling fish and sleeping in barns?
Never told your friend of Good and Sons? There is much to be said, but not now. Dear father's funeral begins.
Where have you been? Without you brats, we'll never be done with this obligation.
Looks like Death claimed the wrong brother.
No matter, so few are here, when they are the few he loved most.
Nobody likes a traitor, let alone his tainted offspring. Better make yourself scarce.
We shall, dear sibling, for now. I have acquired a small island with the last of my funds, and passage for all still loyal to father. Together, we shall clear his name, or die trying.
Your sister reminds me of you. Must mean new adventures await, old pal.
This is it. Ditch water. End of the world. I hope you like it quiet.
What? Still here? Establishing a rival company on that disheveled island?
Let Uncle Edvard scoff. A modest island, yes, but if you're at all like father, you'll look beyond appearances. We must shelter the good, loyal people who have shown solidarity with our family. We need every hand we can get if we are to expunge this debris. I checked the manifests. Not all our facilities are able to deliver the goods they produce. Please correct the situation. I'm not going to say I didn't think it possible.
You reached a new milestone.
Never sample, sir.
Do you remain here out of spite? Or is this some futile attempt at competition? As you are so desperate to appear responsible, you'll be pleased to hear the cost of that fantastical funeral.
Miserly, uncharitable dastard! Picking and choosing what he inherits.
It don't have to be a fancy road.
Hark at you, back on dry land.
Everything you've built so far consumed wood. We'll be needing more of it to continue. See what slander Edvard prints in bright sands.
Samuel's child, is it? Thank heavens. I am so ashamed of every single word your uncle had me print.
He twists every article in his favor at our and father's expense.
Please let us play in the lower field. We make the best of what we have.
Where did you say you come from?
Timber, very good. I'll try not to think of the coffin.
Can't beat a humble spud. Those mountains move.
You farm elf can't even roll up silage. So, let's
We're taking every care.
fancy an ale after work.
Assuredly, she's a fine ship.
Eldest, you outdo yourself. Why not one, but several prospects in quick succession? Rare for promises to be kept. Thank you.
If I'd see another biscuit.
You farm out can't even roll up silage. Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
Father wouldn't have wanted us to sit on our hands while our one prospect was in such a state. So let's gather our townsfolk and ask them to spruce the place up. Mourning is eased. Now we have others for company, sibling. It's been a hard day of labor for us all. We should cater to our tired, hungry people.
Those mountains move.
You reached a new milestone.
Help enough to demolish the larger ruins. Let's breathe some life into this place.
It's been a long, hard day. The people need to rest, and maybe wet their whistles.
There'll be potholes, so watch out.
When I look into your people's faces, I see trouble. Make sure their misery doesn't become a problem.
So good to see you, Uncle. Hope it's not cruel today.
sample, sir?
We put our love into this.
Bart's filled in owls. We must have dormice. Who's stinking like cut cheese?
You make molehills out of mountains.
Feels an eternity since the funeral. And the cost! Oh, why, it was extortionate. Repay me now, or sell up.
I feel sick to the stomach that Edvard could ask so much of us so soon after Father's death. Your people are recovered and desirous to proceed. Set them to it. We're going to need as much space as we can clear.
Oh, I'm always busy, Duck. A field don't tend itself.
Ready to repay my charity?
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands. It seems we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard. Most people would jump at this chance.
Ready to repay my charity? ready to repay my charity? Don't think you're finished, brat. I loathe the reek of lanolin, but if farmers tell me you've managed something... Ba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
Is there no limit to Uncle's shameless demands?
Sozzled from Friday and Monday.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more!
No time to be stripped by beasts.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board. Only we've no ship to get on board of.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
Is the bell running faster than usual?
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real tragedy here is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry.
That old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
As to the debt, my hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
You's like part of the family.
Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
You reached a new milestone.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on ditch water. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate.
Honest work, that's all we ask.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Our dream of a shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
So good to see you, Uncle.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
You have father's fortitude. These people will follow you as they once followed him.
You reached a new milestone. Your worthless rags have barely covered anything. Now, bring me sails. It's not like you have any use for them.
Clearly, Uncle's intention is to keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
Sorry, that's about time.
Time for a nap in the hay.
We all like a nap in the orchard.
How do?
Hurry, damn you!
Workforce shortage.
do we take the stuff without a warehouse?
Look busy, people.
Fire runs wild. Fight this inferno fast. Once again, I am indebted to you.
Assuredly, she's a fine ship. I had a good run.
Far be it from us to make the foreman work. I'm happy as a sandboy. Will you build us another castle? A little love is all we ever wanted.
I have discovered some inefficiencies we ought to address.
Sozzle from Friday to Monday. Up with a lark this morning, I was.
eldest. You outdo yourself.
Nice day for it.
After you, back on dry land. Get some rest. It's going
We've run out of gabbins.
What to do with free time?
us, lads.
When will you show your family some gratitude? Works. It's a surprise inspection. Where are my sails? Nothing you do will lift the cloud.
A competitor raised a settlement.
Haven't seen a prison transport of mine, have you? If you do, be sure to return any salvage to me.
Saved! Do you also then save us from a Edward's charges against us are pure fabrication. The man is an imposter.
A letter. It bears Edvard's seal.
Don't even think about sheltering Samuel's co-conspirators. Deliver them to prison at once, and I might lift your debt.
Open the letter. He's clearly up to no good.
However much we despise Uncle Edvard, it's criminal to go opening his private correspondence.
Hurry, damn you! When will you show your family some gratitude?
A delivery. Dead or alive? Think turning in sinners maketh you an angel? I know all about your family.
You have seen sense, then? I suppose I shall have to inform Sir Archibald that...
Debt-free, spiffing, just the dib-dab. Ha ha! One splendid license we shall draw up forthwith.
I am so relieved our legitimacy is no longer in question. Hurry! I already smell the tar. See, the masts are swaying from Father's study.
Our city's historic first shipyard. We must document this moment in our first edition. A perfect snapshot to illustrate history in the making.
So you build ships like your father. Well, the Queen is in the direst need of ships. Supporting her will go some way to healing the wounds of the past.
A commission for the Royal Fleet, and in such quantity. A rare honor indeed. The weaponry they ask for presents a problem. I'm not even sure we have an iron load, do we?
Workforce shortage